Perfect. With that, a warm welcome to everybody listening in tonight's Mad Apes AMA with Never Surrender Ones. We're joined here by Dan tonight, who's going to tell us all about this wonderful project. So, Dan, start us off with an introduction about yourself so everybody knows who we're speaking to, your background, experiences, these kind of things, and introduce the rest of the team as well. That would be a great starting point.
Thank you, Finn. So, my name is Dan, and right now we are part of the Never Surrender Ones team. We are actually a team shill squad, known as shill squad from Salama. We're actually most of us are doxed. We're on the black paper on salama.vip. You could find us there, and the majority of us who are pushing this project, we come from Salama, the Salama, the one that went to 100 million market cap. I believe we also did an AMA with you guys for Salama in the past. And most of us are really dedicated. We're from different parts of the world and different time zones, so we're always online. We're always helping people. We're always trying to educate them about the projects that we are in, and most of us are only right now focused on this one project. We believe that we did what we did in Salama, and now as a team collectively, we have decided to start this new project, Never Surrender Ones, following the Trump theme, the meta, and we're gonna mostly focus on the shoes, the Air Force Ones. And we saw this as a very good opportunity because number one, it's not being used, it's not being touched on, and there's a lot of memeable things that we could do with Trump's shoes. So the whole premise behind Trump's shoes is that Trump, if I don't know if some of you know, was sued by the state of New York for $450 million tax evasions, and out of the blue, he decides I'm gonna come up with these shoes, never surrender, and that's the motto, never surrender. He's just gonna keep on pushing, and we're kind of gonna take that theme, take that slogan, and we're gonna apply it to like Air Force Ones. A lot of people they love shoes, and Air Force Ones are a big deal. So we kind of took that name and we put it Never Surrender Ones. And we have a lot of plans that we do want to do in the future with this project, and I think it's gonna be one of the top tokens on Solana before the end of the year, and definitely hopefully sooner, hopefully before the election, and maybe in this bull run.
All right, sounds good. I mean, great job that you did on Solama. I mean, we had them on for an AMA, like you said yourself. Amazing success for that, and now to go forward and push another project. I mean, that's a very cool idea. The narrative is great. I mean, it's a big hype around MAGA, Trump tokens in general right now. So why not? I like the narrative and. Yeah, push that. I hope you can push that as far as you pushed Solama. But yeah, let's get a bit into more of a details. Can you like take us through the journey so far? When this all started out, what happened so far for you guys, so people can understand more about the project, what happened, you may know major milestones, these kind of things.
Yes, absolutely. So we launched March 1st, and it was actually like like out of the blue type of thing. We just sat down, we threw some ideas around, and we just kind of just ran with it. And even like if you look at the website, it's not the best. Even if you look at the logo, it's not the best. We haven't even applied for CoinGecko. We haven't even applied for CMC, and we're already at 6 million market cap. All we're really doing is just utilizing our network, telling people about the project. People who we know, like even me myself. I'm in the Got Bit Founders Lounge with like 5,000 members, and I've soft shielded this project there, and people have looked at it and have said, this is kind of interesting. There's a lot of things that we could do with this. And we were actually doing a lot of brainstorming about this, especially with utilities, how we could use the name, especially with NFTs. So it's very, very promising. And the journey really has so far been amazing. I mean, if we even look at a daily chart, the daily chart for like the past 10 days hasn't seen a red candle, thank God. And we don't even know what a red candle is anymore. We don't want red candles, and like we don't even plan on using a lot of the money that we're using to fund this project is going to be from our Solana profits also, by the way. And we're really not even touching the dev wallet to like until we do exchange listings, because our idea is that this is a presidential token, and as a presidential token, this needs to be on every exchange possible. Every exchange, even the little poppy shop next door, the bodega, he should be able to trade this token. So this is how far we want to have this token go. We want it to be able to reach everybody's hands, and who knows who might end up calling it, and how high it goes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love that. I mean, you guys have an amazing success already. You said it yourself, just utilizing these connections and doing hard work and pushing the project forward. So, congrats on that. I mean, what should we expect once the real stuff begins, like with the real logo, good looking stuff, good looking assets, listing on CMC and CG? I mean, this will explode this thing even further, don't you think?
That's we're definitely sure about that. We've been going back and forth about this logo right now for like the past week. Like we're in our team discussion group, the like our show squad, we're almost 30 members. And sometimes they say when you have too many hands in the pot, it just gets messed up. That's kind of what's kind of happening now. We can't agree on a logo, but we will definitely not put out a logo until it is a perfect logo. Like this logo that we're working on needs to be perfect. So as long as it takes is as long as we'll wait. But at the same time, we're still working and we're still pushing. So we're not really worried. And once we do get the logo down, we're gonna pay the 5K for CMC fast track, and we're just gonna get the ball rolling. Once we agree, you'll see us on CMC and CG in like a few days after we have the logo down. And we're the people who are actually helping us with this is Gotbit. They're gonna be doing the fast track for us. They're gonna be utilizing their connections to push this really fast, and we're gonna get our supply verified, and people could see us on the CMC bubble. A lot, and I also want to give a shout out, even though we haven't announced official partnership with them yet, but we're definitely talking to them and working with them in the background, and they're helping us a lot. And also to mention, they are working on our next big utility, which is going to be a bot. So hopefully we're gonna change the game in the crypto space with the bot that we're coming out with. It's gonna be a utility that every single project will be able to use for free in their groups. So hopefully, I think this will be big.
Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, you got the fire in your voice. You're giving everything you got, and I mean, I love that kind of service. You guys are so fucking successful, but now what's hindering you is pretty much everybody agreeing on the logo. It's like the irony of it, isn't it?
It's the
Like this
simplest
small
thing.
thing. Yeah, yeah, it's so simple, but yeah, sometimes it happens, bro. But yeah, keep up the good work, and I'm sure you guys we'll come to a conclusion on that one as well. No, but I mean, yeah, great work so far is what I can say about it. What I would like to talk about next is the utility side of things. I have to ask this question. You already said there's something in development. Can you share any more details, or is this more of like a surprise?
No, I will share details. Absolutely, it's not a problem. We're actually gonna have two utilities. I'll tell you the okay utility, and I'll save the best utility for last. The okay utility, which is still a good utility, not gonna lie. I got to give a shout out to Bonk Crash. He's helping us make this. It's gonna be one of his games. We're actually gonna order two of his games, where people in the main group can come, and it's almost like a betting type of game where they'll bet their chips or their tokens, and they could either win or they could either lose. But what's going to make us different about our utilities is that all profits made from our utilities will go strictly to buybacks and burns. We're not here to profit anything off this project. We're paying everything out of pocket. We've already made enough money in Solana. We're going to push this project to the moon. So everything that we're going to make profit wise is going to be just buybacks and burns. So, Bonk Crash, he has statistics on how people play his games. Some of his games and other projects make like 5K a week, 3K a week. And that's going to be 3K, 5K a week going to buybacks and burns. Easy. And especially if we're a really popular project, a lot of people might be participating and trying to play these games. Hopefully they can get more tokens. And especially if the market cap is at like 100M, 200M. And these Trump projects, they go crazy. There's already a Trump project at 5 that hit all-time high 500M. So it's not something that's impossible to do. And as for the second utility that we're doing with Gotbit, who they will be doing, because you're gonna have to connect your wallet to this. It's gonna be a mix of Raidmaster X and the Shield that everybody uses to raid tweets. Right now, we have a lot of ideas that we want to do with it, and this is going to be a long process. We're going to release the version out in, I believe, like around 15 days, 14 days. We still need to demo test it with Gotbit, but we're gonna release it. But we do have a lot of plans that we want to do with this further into the future. Right now, our focus is going to be on the Solana chain and on Twitter. But in the future, we're going to work on being able to shield maybe Facebook posts, Instagram posts, CMC posts, all these different types of posts. And, people will be able to market their project through our never surrender rating bot. That's what it's really going to be called. It's going to be called the never surrender rating bot. And we're going to encourage people to never surrender rating. People got to be constantly rating, just like we do it in our Telegram group. Like if you go in our Telegram group right now, we are abusing the hell out of the Raidmaster X bot. Seriously, that John is constantly running 24/7. We have raid competitions going weekly. Once the raid competition is done, we're on to the next raid competition. Once that competition is done, we're on to the next competition. We're literally giving out prizes for the top 20 participants in the raid. So we're trying to get everybody involved, and we want to show other projects how it's done, and hopefully they could use our never surrender rating bot in their Telegram group, and we'll help them set it up. We'll give them a lot of support, and we'll help them push their own projects too. And also we'll be able to trend their projects, because we're also going to have a trending channel for the never surrender rating bot. So I really think this is going to be a game-changing bot. And anytime these projects, they want to advertise their projects into other projects using the bot, all those profits will be going to buybacks and burns strictly. Everything, buybacks and burns, buybacks and burns, buybacks and burns.
Okay, damn. Sounds crazy. I mean, honestly, really, you have it all planned out. Sounds good to me. We were already talking about the community, so let's follow up on that. I mean, let's talk a bit more about that. So for me, always important to understand is, what can people expect when they join the community with this AMA? Probably a lot of people have already joined. Some more will join. So, what's the general vibe like? What can the community expect? I mean, you already said it, tons of rating and so on. But if you would sum it up, what would you tell someone who is about to join the community?
So people who are going to join the community, they should definitely expect honesty, transparency. They're going to see us constantly in there. They're going to see us active. I really don't sleep. Like yesterday, I didn't sleep till like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm practically up most days, 20 hours of the days, focused on making this project better. And it's not just me, honestly. It's a lot of members in the Shield Squad who are sitting here and pushing this hard. And they could also expect us to not even touch the dev wallet. A lot of these projects that you see out here, who do 80% retracements, who do 90% retracements, is usually only because those devs are touching the dev wallet and selling them off, so they could either pocket the money or use it for the project. we're doing something totally different here. We've made enough money, thank God, on Solana, and now we're really pushing this project heavy. We really see that we could do so much with this. And as you could tell from the chart, we've 10 days straight has been going nothing but up. And this is without CG, without CMC, without official any partnerships announcements, with zero marketing besides callers. Like yesterday I was speaking on a Walter and Kid show. We've had AMAs before that. Tomorrow I have another AMA, and on Sunday I have another AMA. And right now I'm currently speaking with Caesar, and hopefully we might be able to set something up. So all this really is that we're doing right now is just networking, and talking. No marketing. We already have an idea on how we can really market this project and make it boom. Like for example, we have a guy on our team from Solana who gave us his playbook that he used for Solana when we were at 1 million market cap. His name is Alexander. I give him a lot of props. This guy is a phenomenal marketer. He actually works for a big company in Serbia, one of the biggest advertising agency, has like almost a thousand people running it. And with $5,000, this guy utilized $5,000 in marketing, the best way I've seen anybody utilize $5,000 worth of marketing. At 1 million market cap, after he started doing the marketing, with a nice little push and telling people that, we're getting listed at Mexi. We literally shot from 1 million market cap after we've been hovering there for like 28 days to 100 million market cap. So I promise you, bro, if this is what we did with 5K, I'm going to be putting 50K from my own pocket into marketing. So just imagine how high we could go with this.
That is crazy, honestly. That is crazy. 5K, like I come from a marketing background myself. That's not a lot of money to market a project. But yeah, wow, great job. And to have someone like that on board can get you places for sure. Sounds good. So I think talking about the community, perfect time to remind everybody in here to check out the project for themselves. Join the community, check it out, and yeah, if you like it, you know what to do. With that being said, let's get on here with my questions. The next one would be about competitors. I think a very interesting question because you have so many different, how do you say it, opinions about that. So what's your opinion on that? Is there any project you want to beat, or is it just more focused on your own kind of work?
So, for the Trump narrative, right now a lot of presidential tokens are coming up. Probably the only competition that I could see happening is like, for example, the Never Surrender project versus another presidential token, like an Obama token or like a Putin token, because I don't really see much competition in the Trump token because our narrative is completely different. Our narrative is focused strictly on the shoe. Like a big part of our narrative is Trump shoes. The only way we could really have a competition if there was another project doing the same exact thing, doing another shoe. But I don't really see them being able to pull it off as well as we will be able to pull it off. So I think our main focus right now is just working with what we have and making it as best as possible, and utilizing all our connections. So I don't really see a competition right now. But sometimes, maybe competition is good because it not only does it spread the word faster, it actually makes you think a little bit outside the box. So I'm not going to say we're not open to competition, but I think we're fine just the way we are right now.
All right. No, I like that take on it. Makes sense. It's kind of the meta right now for these presidential tokens. So this is pretty much where you have to differ. But I mean, with your guys' background with Solana, you guys are all set. You're already sitting at such a high market cap. You're definitely one of the top tokens in that category for sure. But yeah, let's get on here with my questions. Marketing we already talked about. Would you like to sum it up or say something more on that side, or are you fine with what we talked about so far?
No, the marketing, I think find what we talked about so far. I mean, like I said, we've done zero marketing really. We haven't even paid for Dex Screen or Dex Tools or Bird Eyes Trending. We haven't done any Google ads or Facebook ads. And I know some people say, oh, you can't get crypto projects on Google ads or Facebook ads, but I think we've found a way around that. When the time is right, we'll be able to subtly advertise our project, quote unquote, probably through a merch store that will lead back to our project. I think that's kind of like a covert way of spreading the word about your project. So we kind of have really good ideas on how we should push this project.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then I have just pretty much one last question left, and then I would say we're going to end it with a few community questions if you're up for that.
Yeah.
But the question from my side would be about the big goals that you have in mind. I mean, short term, long term, and also talking more from a personal view, not just a project team's view.
Short-term goals is definitely going to be getting this damn logo done. Long-term goals, I would say, is getting all our utilities straight, because after we do get out our rating and trending bot, we do have more utilities in mind that we're gonna be working on with Gotbit. We just don't want to throw everything once at the same time, because as we're going up and going up, we kind of want to still hold on to the hype. Keep the price rising, and we, like I said, we don't plan on selling, we don't plan on doing anything, and on the way up we're going to do exchange listings. After exchange listings, we're going to start with like a few of the tier threes. We're going to jump then into the tier twos, and hopefully once we're above that 100M market cap, we will definitely go into a tier one, maybe possibly even KuCoin, because we definitely have the money for that at this point.
All right, big goals. I mean, best of luck for reaching all of that. I mean, we've all seen what you've done on Solana. So, yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing big things from you guys. And maybe you can even reach higher than Solana. Let's see. But if I may ask this question, are you still like connected to Solana and also working
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that? Or?
Yeah. I'm there. I'm there. Whenever they need me, I'm always there to help. Sometimes I put Twitter posts on the Salama Twitter account. Yeah, I mean, of course, we'll never leave Salama. Salama's our baby. We made Salama happen. So we're always there. We're not gonna forget Salama. Even my profile picture is Salama. Gotta pay respect to the llama.
For sure. I mean, it was honestly so cool for me. Like we had this AMA, and Solana did pretty good already by then. And then I don't know how long it took, like maybe 2 months or so, or a month, and then Solana exploded completely. And just a few days ago, I saw like a list of meme coins that made millionaires, and Solana was featured on that as well.
Yeah,
I think things like these are so fucking cool. Like it's honestly amazing what you guys did there over at Solana. Congrats on that once again.
thank you, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with my questions. If you are up for it, I would say we're going to take a few community questions here before you end it.
Yeah, absolutely. We could take a few community questions, and then, like I said, we want to give prizes to some of the community. I don't want to make it like in a question type game for the community. I want to make it like a task, and the first 5 people who could complete this task first will get the prizes, if that's okay. After
Okay.
the
Yeah,
questions.
sure. Sure. All right, then let's take questions first, and let's kick things off here in voice chat with a question coming from Tommy. Go for it, bro.
Sure, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, Dan. Great day, so far, man.
What's up,
So
Tommy?
all good, mate. So you mentioned about some revenue generated with the rate bot, and you also said that we can connect our wallets too. But I didn't quite understand how it will generate the revenue for the token. I mean, do you plan to make it a premium bot where users need to hold or pay any tokens for them, or something like this?
No. Are you familiar with the Shield bot?
Yeah, I actually use it for
so
some
so
rates.
so
Yeah.
like you know how projects need to pay in order to get their project advertised on other shield bots and other groups, or they need to pay to get their logo on there, or they could pay for a small banner at the bottom of the shield bot.
Oh, they're actually not free, right? I thought there are some free tools.
No, no, they're not free. Everybody pays for that. You know, sometimes to advertise your project on there goes for zero point 0.5 ETH. You know, just to get a nice video going on for like a good 3 days, 4 days. So you know, we're kind of gonna take that concept and we're not even gonna charge that much. We're really not, because we're not here to make money for ourselves. Everything's gonna be buybacks and burns. So we really don't care. But we'll have projects being able to pay probably like $200 worth of Sol to just to advertise their project for 3 days, and it'll be like a billboard. It'll be like a billboard on all never surrender rating bots and all projects, where they'll see the other projects you know, project, and it'll rotate. Like for example, just to give you an example, if we have like 20 projects that pay $200 for 3 days to be featured on the raid bot, so then it will just like every project will have like 10 seconds of airtime, and it'll flip to the next picture 10 seconds, then it'll flip to the next picture 10 seconds, and it'll do that every single time for the 3 days, in every single Telegram group that's using the Never Surrender raid bot. And you know, that money is going to be strictly used at the end of the week, and the wallet will be public. It will be used to buy back NSO, and then we'll go and we'll burn it on the incinerator website, and then we'll post the transaction ID. We'll make our own Telegram group where everybody could go see all the transaction IDs that of the tokens that have been burnt.
Awesome. Thanks for clarifying on that side. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you, Finbali.
No problem, bro.
Thank you for the question, bro. All right, let's take the next one here from Nilo. Go for it, Nilo.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Nilo.
Thanks for the opportunity. First
Mhm.
of all, congrats on this amazing chart you guys have. My question is about the LP tokens, and according to Dex Screener, around 80% of the liquidity is burned and locked. May I know why the rest of the liquidity is not locked yet, and any plans to lock the rest of them?
So the liquidity is burnt. When we first started the project, we put in 1K into the liquidity, and we've burnt it. And all the extra liquidity after that is liquidity that other team members have put in themselves. Like I myself, on the Meteor liquidity pools, I've put like 20K, 10K USD, 10K NSO, and I've put also on Radium another 10K in Seoul, and another 10K in NSO, and another team member also did the same thing, put in, I believe, it was 10K, 10K. But yeah, we don't plan on burning that liquidity. We just want to make the rise a little bit slower, and if anybody wants to sell, we want to make those sells a little bit lighter. And we do plan, honestly, on putting in more liquidity. We need to actually to put in more liquidity below 10M, and then as we rise to 20M, put in more liquidity between the 15M, 20M level. Because as we get higher and higher and higher, if we go to 100 million, you know, there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of profits who have been getting in, and they're definitely going to want to cash out. So when they cash out, we want to make their cashing out very light, so it doesn't hurt our chart. So believe me, every 10 million level, we're gonna be adding to the liquidity pool. Every time we get higher and higher, we're gonna be adding to the liquidity pool. We'll probably stop adding once we pass 100M, because the liquidity pool will probably be pretty fat. But you know, our goal at the end of the day is to hit minimum 500 million market cap. It's extremely doable. It's extremely doable, to be honest with you, when you have really good partnerships, and you have a really good marketing plan, and you have a very good narrative. I mean, what other project is focusing on a damn shoe? You could, once you make NFTs with this shoes, you could advertise this to all types of sneakerheads. You even see people spend money on clothes when they don't even have food. So just the fact of the material lifestyle is very big right now. So just imagine how much people will ape into shoes.
Okay, I got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I think let's take one more question here from chat, and that is coming from Gina, and is asking about or following up on something you just said with the NFTs. Is it what are the plans for the NFTs? Is there some kind of special features connected to it, some kind of premium features that you can access, or a premium group or anything in that direction, or is it solely just the NFTs before having NFTs?
Well, this is something that we're gonna be working on strictly with Gotbit. They're gonna have the game plan for us. We're definitely. So one thing about this project, I just wanna say, is we love utility. We wanna incorporate as much utility as possible. Like, there's one thing that I hated about Salama and the person who was pushing Salama, the leading it, the dev, is that he didn't want to apply utility. He wanted to keep it a meme token, just a meme, a plain old meme. I'm personally against that. I'm a big utility guy. I feel like I want to give investors something to besides just, because meme coins, the way they work, is all about who comes first and sells at the top and traps the middle guy in who came. And then the middle guy needs to work hard to push the price higher to trap somebody else in. And then it's just a cycle of who pushes harder to a certain point where, you just can't push anymore. And then everybody's crying at the top, hey, why are we still stuck up here? We put in 10K, 20K, 50K, and it's useless. So this is something that we're trying, Shill Squad, to avoid in our project NSO. We want to make this an investment, a very safe investment, something that people will enjoy pushing, something that people will realize that, oh my God, this is almost like a real business. This is a business out here making money, and this is really what we're trying to do. We're like a business out here making money. We're gonna push the brand. We're gonna push the utility into different projects. We're gonna get them to pay. We're gonna get them to realize how beneficial it is and how the features are going to be so much better than the other raid bots that they're going to be able to use. And it's just something that they're going to want to use and see as something legit and strong.
Okay, perfect. I love the way you talk about the project. Bro, it's honestly, you can feel the fire in your voice. Sometimes we have speakers here that you kind of get bored listening to them because they sound bored themselves, like they don't really give a fuck about their own project. That's not with you, man. You're a good speaker. I think it catches on when you speak about the project. Really cool. But yeah, I would say let's get into your kind of giveaway that you want to do. So let us know what is the task.
Yes. So before I just do a giveaway real quick, I just want to give a shout out to the team and Shill Squad. Without them, honestly, bro, we would not be able to accomplish the things that we've been doing. And I also want to say that we do have a call of action that we do plan on doing in the future, is giving out to charity and giving out to veterans. We also have a vet in our project, who is really pushing this project, who believes in the narrative, and is really hardworking. So I just want to give a big thank you to the team. We cannot be anywhere in this project without the team. This is pretty much, just so you know, a community run project. There's really no dev. We're all devs here. If you're adding to the project, if you're helping push this project, if you're helping develop this project to make it better, in our eyes, you're a dev. So I just want to put that out there. As for the task at hand, so so the task is going to be to win the prize. I'm going to give you guys like I'm gonna do it like countdown, like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 type thing. And the first person to do this with the instructions that I say will get the $50 in NSO prize money. So so 5. So just be ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The task is you have to go to Never Surrender group and you have to add me, Dino Mino, and you have to write Mad Apes NSO to 500 million market cap. So the first people to do at Dino Mino from Mad Apes, NSO to 500 million market cap will get the prize.
You heard it, guys. Get over there. I like that. I like that. Honestly, it's something different.
Lila, I see them right now, but they didn't do the ad. You didn't do the ad. You have to do the ad, guys. All right, one person did the ad. You got to do the ad.
The ad law.
Yeah, they got to do ad denomino. Second person
1,
did the
2,
ad.
3,
Yeah, I see them right now.
4.
I'm pinning them too.
And one
There
more,
we go. That's
5.
5. There we
That's
go.
5.
All right, first 5. All right, so guys, just DM me, and or even if you want, if you guys feel better, I could also send you the prizes and you could give it to them. But either way, you could DM me or you could DM Finn, and we'll coordinate giving you guys the prizes.
Yeah, wait, I'll note them down quickly as well. And you guys best to DM Dean directly, and Dean, if you need the list or something, I'll just send that to our group, and then I don't know, makes it either, I think. All right, cool. No, I like that way of doing the giveaway. But yeah, perfect. All right, this is pretty much then I think a good point to end it for tonight. First, a big thank you to you, for taking the time, joining us here, and telling us all about this project. Was an honor to have you. You got any closing remarks here before we close it off?
I mean, I'll say it again. Thank you to the show squad. Thank you to the team. I'm just part of them. Just like them. So definitely could not have done this without them.
Perfect. Then a big thank you to you and a big thank you to them. And obviously as well, a big thank you to everybody that has been listening in. Was our third AMA. We have one more in about 1 hour, 20 minutes. We'd love to see you there as well. With that being said, everybody, I see you on the next one. And then best of luck for the future, man. Hopefully we have another AMA someday. Till then,
Cool.
Take care, buddy.